Look today at using Mammoth to practice your times tables, get your speed up, and make sure that you're extremely accurate. Because it's on the computer, it may take you a little while to get used to the interface, but after you practice and do it a few times, it is really, really fast to move through. I'm going to demonstrate everything right from the start right through. So there are a bunch of other options you can play with and explore if you want to, but we're going to concentrate on the main um, the main flashcard type math to get there. So if you scroll down, we're going to use choose a list of tables, and we're going to start not doing everything. Um, Once you get really good and you have no problems with accuracy, you can add on more and more numbers and go up to 12 times 12 or 10 times 10. Anyway, I'm going to start with the 1, 2, 3. I like chunking it when somebody's learning the times tables, or for most of you, relearning the times tables that your brain has had a good, 5, 10, 20 years to forget. Um, so we need to bring it back. We need to bring it back fast and accurate. Um, so I would suggest start with 1, 2, 3 up here, and then down at the bottom where it says practice for a set time, set that for 1 or 2 minutes. The reason is that we want to get fast, um, and you can repeat, and um, there's pressure to go fast for 1 minute, and then you're starting to get a headache, and we don't want that. So 5 minutes is a little bit long. Um, I'm going to use 1 minute for the demo, and we're going to now, we're going to do the 1, 2, 3 times tables for 1 minute. We're going to click go. I want to make sure I want 20 correct answers minimum inside 1 minute. So let's take a look. Type it in and then hit enter 2 times to move on. 6, enter, enter. 7, enter, enter. 4, enter, enter. 11, enter, enter. 6, enter, enter. 8, enter, enter. 4, enter, enter. 2, enter, enter. 10, enter, enter. 20, enter, enter. 10, enter, enter. 21, enter, enter. 3, enter, enter. 4, haha, enter, enter. 4, enter, enter. 15, enter, enter. 14, enter, enter. 1, enter, enter. 6, enter, enter. 8, and oh, I typo. 5, enter, enter. 9, enter, enter. 9, enter, enter. 6, enter, enter. 5, enter, enter. 10, enter, enter. 24, enter, enter. 20, enter, enter. Okay, so I have done this a few times. I usually get 100%. Anyway, um, I've done this a few times. I look at my score at the end. Okay, so I got 26 right, 2 wrong. So I did 28 questions in 1 minute, including the long bit at the beginning when I was talking. So my speed is actually quite good. However, I got 2 wrong. That's an indication that I'm going to need to practice again, um, just to make sure that there's not a gap in my knowledge or my brain doesn't somehow think 2 times 3 is 7 and I have to fight against it, um, or that my typing skills aren't as good as they should be, so that I end up making mistakes later on. There's no such thing as too much practice. So even though my speed is good, I would practice again. The other thing with this screen is if your teacher or facilitator or instructor wants you to send them results to prove that you can do things fast and perfect, you can just enter your teacher's email there, put your name here, and then send to your teacher. Um, and that is about all I wanted to cover today. Don't forget, practice, practice, get good. Then you move on to the 4 and 5 times tables. Do them. Don't forget about 1, 2, 3. Come back. You can always do a practice with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before you move on to 6, 7. The idea is you want to keep practicing so much that your brain knows the answer before you've even processed it. If it sees 2 times 7, it knows 14 before you even have time to finish reading 2 times 7. That's going to be incredibly useful when you get to fractions, when you're doing algebra, when you're doing rates and ratios. This comes up again and again and again. And even if you're doing something where you have an option of a calculator, if your brain is really good at this, you can do it more easily without a calculator, some of it. Anyway, have a very good day, and I'm going to stop recording, start practicing, and have fun.